Gano Channel Episode 36, presented by Mr. Nathawat, Jirojpong. Today's video shows a case of severe diabetes and leg sores where a leg amputation was very likely. But through the wonders of Gano Excel, we were able to help the patient, Mr. Hirandech Phaengsuay, leave the hospital without amputation and get well. The interview is quite long as Mr. Hirandech was ill many times, and his case was a very difficult case. Mr. Hirandech was very sick and on the verge of having his legs amputated. He was diagnosed diabetic about 20 years ago and had constant problems. He took various prescribed medications before he knew about Gano Excel products. He had other physical problems related to his bones, legs, and nerves. He sought relief and expected to die. He did not expect to recover and was planning to die. He attended various temples to make merit. Mr. Hirandech learns about Gano Excelium from a doctor and about various health benefits. He began taking two main products, the coffee and tea. The doctor recommended just one pill per day and a gradual increase. Mr. Hirandech decided to become a Gano member to take the product for his conditions. He wondered how just one pill could benefit him. It seemed hard to believe. He began increasing his doses, and after 10 days he was struck by a high fever for 4 days. Then he had painful headaches for 4 days. After 8 days he felt much better. All of the pain left him. It was like he was floating. Then early in the morning, about 8 a.m., he felt a hot pain at the back of his head. About 3 p.m. that day, a click was heard, and out of his nasal passage ran a terribly smelly and rancid substance. It was then gone, and he felt much better. He then had constant leg pain and could not sleep. He stopped taking the Gano product and began drinking alcohol. Friends came to treat him, but it didn't improve. A leg cyst developed and got increasingly worse. Pictures of his legs are shown. Painkillers were given by a military doctor, but there was no improvement. A professor friend recommended he go to the hospital to counsel with a doctor. The hospital staff saw the wound, were shocked, and a doctor gave him some Gano products. Gano Fresh and Gano Derma are shown. He was told to use the Gano Fresh toothpaste on the wound and take the Gano Derma. He received good recommendations and care, though it hurt and stung for 2 days. On day 3 he became unconscious due to unbearable pain and returned to the hospital via an ambulance. There he was told he had a diabetic infection. Plans to amputate his leg were set in motion. His condition was very bad. Much swelling and much pain. Pain medication did not help. He quietly took some Gano product, tea and chocolate, and Gano Excelium, and began taking it again along with the other medications. His diabetes was continually monitored. He was in the hospital for 40 days. After nearly 2 months, he began to improve. The skin began to get better. He told the doctor about taking Gano. They didn't care that he was taking it, but did notice it was improving each day. He was taking each type 1 pill 3 times per day. After the autograft and skin grafts were done to help heal the leg, they took skin from both legs to work on the wounded area. The skin graft worked 100%. He was able to leave just 1 day following the skin graft. He didn't think he was ready to leave, and other officials were surprised that they sent him home. But he healed up very well in 1 month. Pictures of before and after are shown. This all happened about 10 years ago. We now know even more and are more skilled at helping these kinds of conditions with Gano products. Mr. Hirandech wants to share his story with others so they can be helped with various nerve, bone, or other health problems. To summarize, he is 100%, 1000% confident in the Gano products. He has helped others get well. He has seen very clear results.